Hey guys, so in today's video, I wanted to tell you all about my very first job shadowing experience. I believe I had mentioned this in a video previously, but if not, on Friday, today is Sunday, on Friday night, I got to do my very first ever job shadowing experience of my pre-med career. And so I want to tell you all about it. It was super awesome. I had so much fun. And it definitely solidified for me that I am choosing the right career path for myself. So the person that I got to shadow was an ER PA. So for those of you who don't know what a PA is a physician assistant, or now they're being called physician associates. They voted to change their name to that because of confusion around the PA name being physician assistant. They wanted to change it to something that was less confusing. And so they voted to change the name to physician associate instead of physician assistant. So I got to shadow her, and during our shadowing time, we actually got to experience 4 separate patients. Now, I had so much fun, and she presented the patients in a way that made it super fun, yet also got us involved in the process. There were about 7 other people besides myself who were participating in this shadowing experience. And so she kind of presented the symptoms of the patient, and then she asked us, you know, like, what would you do next? Or what would be your thoughts on like what could possibly be going on with this patient? And so it was just really fun. And it kind of made me feel like I was in medical school a little bit, like in residency, because, you know, like she was asking us questions and trying to get us involved. And I know that there's limits to like what we are able to be involved with when you're doing a shadowing experience, but I literally had so much fun. I seriously wish that I could do that on a daily basis. And it's kind of funny because I never really thought that I'd be interested in emergency medicine, like working in the ER, because, you know, I've seen a lot of different things during my time as a patient in the ER, but I guess I never really thought that it might interest me as a provider. And so it kind of opened my mind a little bit towards possibly pursuing something in that field. I'm not saying that psychiatry is not on my radar anymore, but I also kind of maybe thought that psychiatry in the ER might be an option. I don't know how that would really like balance per se. And what I mean by that is like, obviously there's not always somebody in the ER that needs psychiatric assistance, if that makes sense. And sorry, I keep looking that way. The dryer is on and like the vents are like doing their thing, and it's cold outside, so it's a little smoky. And so I'm kind of watching it because it's catching my eye. Squirrel. But anyways, I had so much fun. And what really got me was she hasn't been a PA for that long. She's only been a PA for a few years, I think she said, since like 2018, I want to say is what she said. But in those years, like she has made an effort to try to educate other people who are trying to get into the healthcare field, whether that's pre-med like me or someone who's a pre-PA or a PA student. She likes to educate, and she likes to share her knowledge and her experiences. And I think that's so great, because there's a lot of people who I think if they had some sort of mentor in place, they would be more apt to go into the medical field, because it can be an unwelcoming place sometimes, you know, especially with certain specialties, like nursing, for example. You know, if you're known as a profession that likes to eat their young, as nursing is, you know, it doesn't necessarily encourage someone to pursue it. But that's a whole nother video in and of itself. But I had so much fun. I'm already like trying to seek out additional shadowing opportunities. I did recently meet with my pre-med advisor. So at the university that I attend, we have our academic advisors, we have success coaches who kind of help us with things that aren't related to like our academic schedule. So if we're having an issue with, like, say you have an illness or something like that, and you need some help, like trying to get back into the swing of things as far as school goes, your success coach would be who you reach out to. Well, we have our academic advisors who help us with our schedules, success coaches who help us basically succeed and get to graduation. And then if you are looking to go into the healthcare field, you have an advisor for that. So at my university, we have dental advisors, we have pre-med advisors, we have pre-vet advisors, and the psychology department has their own advisors for if you're trying to get into clinical psychology or like forensic psychology, stuff like that. They have their own separate advisors for that. And so I recently met with my pre-med advisor, and she was talking about like doing internships and trying to get more shadowing experience. And my school does help to set up certain experiences for you, or at least get you into contact with people who do these experiences so that you can reach out and try to get something scheduled. But it just like, it really motivates me to keep going. And I'm really glad that I participated. Like beforehand, I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know how it would be doing a virtual shadowing experience. But I had so much fun, and I definitely do not regret attending this virtual shadowing experience because, like I said, it really opened my eyes to the ER and emergency medicine, and like talking about, you know, her experiences since she's been a PA and kind of the things that she's seen. And it just really like, it got me motivated to keep going. So if you guys are interested in hearing more about my pre-med journey, I am a first year pre-med, and yeah, or a freshman pre-med, whatever you want to call me. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the fact that I chose this opportunity for myself, and I can't wait to see where this takes me. And also, if there's any other topics you would like me to discuss on my channel in the future, please let me know, and I'd be glad to get something filmed for you. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys next time.